want this race program to be professional. Of course, we like to go out and have fun, and these guys like to go out and get a little bit crazy after the race, but ultimately we're here to go win races. I think the professionalism will be what allows that to happen. And you know, off-road racing is becoming scarce. You know, we don't know what our future holds, so making these teams look professional and making really everyone recognize that this is something that we do as a profession. It's something that they spend millions of dollars on, and hopefully the mainstream world will see it and we can continue to do this. Mark and Gary have been, doing this 20 plus years. It started out as a hobby, but then shortly became a passion. And just because at some point they, are not gonna race off-road anymore, that doesn't mean they want the sport to go away. They want to leave some sort of legacy that, they were once a big part of this sport, and as long as this sport can continue, they will have left a legacy.
Last year was just a little bit of a struggle towards the end. Just want to go win, that's all.
We continue to do exactly the same thing every time in our preparation, and we have to make sure that we stay proactive in making sure that we don't let these things come and bite us.
These guys are getting frustrated, having little issues. And there's always a saying that's how off-road racing goes, but
for us at this shop, we can't just say that's racing. Mark and Gary are putting their faith in us, they're putting their money on us to make sure we don't have those issues, and it's up to me to go back and talk with these guys, transmission guys, alternator guys, to make sure that we don't have these problems again. Yeah, so far in the 2 years that I've been involved, we've had not one problem repeat itself.
This year, we're just gonna go do the fun races that Mark and Gary wanna do. Last year was my first year with Gary, so now this year we have a full season behind us. He's 100% more comfortable in the truck. 2014 is going to be a blast. We're going to put this thing on the podium. We're going to hang it out there in qualifying. We're going to open some eyes even more than we did last year.
We stripped the whole entire truck down, pulled the motor, trans, rear end, all the suspension components out, go through everything with a fine-tooth comb, and we just want to give ourselves the best chance of winning. A solid finish is a must at this point. There's no time like the present.
We're here at Parker. First race of the season. Qualifying is always a huge deal here. Right off the start, we run dead into the sun for about 40 miles all the way out to the midway pit. So if you don't qualify up front, the dust is hanging because there's no wind in the mornings here in Parker. So qualifying is pretty critical.
Hoping the trucks work good in this kind of terrain. It's a little bit different down here. It's more sandy, and we're going to try the new BFGs, and we'll swap tires out, and we'll do it for the practice lap and for qualifying. See how those things work, and maybe run them in the race.
Did a ton of testing yesterday in Vegas, tested with the new BFG tire, loved it, made a ton of suspension changes, so we're going to try and go out there and jam this thing and see if we can bring it home top 10. That's always my goal, but I think we can do pretty good this time. I think we've made some good strides. Excited for it.
Gonna go eat some sand and try to put her on the pole. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. High, low. Real soft, real soft. Got it, go, go, go. Hard right. Settle down. Quick right. Big hold. Stop. Hard right. Right wide. Slow down. Good firm. Stay left. Medium left. Big firm. Hold on. Yep, we're good. Right, baby. Sweeping left. Real soft. You're good, you're good. Stay on the gap. Sharp right. Turn left. Hard right. Oh, sorry, dude. No, you're good, dude. It's a good run.
We qualify, and once you cross the finish line, they taxi you downtown Parker, right in front of the Ford dealership, and they do a show and shine. So all of the race cars that qualify that day, it's a bit of a car show. The locals and the fans, you know, really everyone should walk around and drink some beer and have some food and let the cars be seen by the public. It rolls right into a pit crew challenge.
All right, we're bringing you some of the best pit cruising off-road right here in downtown Parker, Arizona.
It's a head-to-head pit crew challenge where they pull trucks side by side. You got 3 guys on each team. You have 1 spare tire in a box. You have to go and change 1 rear tire and 1 front tire. And we have 2 teams. So our number 9 team, they went to the finals, and the number 98 team went to the finals.
I don't know, they're pretty good, but we took them at the shop, so I'm thinking we take them again.
The 9 team took 2 straight and then took the final round win and got the money, got the crew suits from Impact and the helmets from Impact, and they got some bragging rights. So we'll go into Mint with that same team and see if we can take it there too.
Yeah, we just spent all day changing the steering components on the trucks, making them ready for tomorrow, race day. So now we're just rolling through tech and beautiful sunset in Parker, Arizona.
start, it's terrible going up Osborne. It's almost always the same thing. It's just really dusty. We had the visors down. We're getting blinded, by the dust and the sun as well. It was just a really sandy course, and I think the new KR2 tires really helped us out a lot.
Go through the start section and it's fast and watered and awesome to go through the whoops by the crowd. You hear the crowd at 7:30 in the morning screaming and yelling, and it's pretty cool. It gets you pumped up. You're already amped up to go racing. And then you drop into the wash and you don't see anything. You can't even see the hood in front of your face. Coming into the main pit, we knew we were second physical, and which is awesome. We just seen all the trucks in front of us drop out, which we kind of knew was going to happen, but it happened a little sooner than we thought. And then going up Osborne Wash on lap 2, actually Kemp was pulled over at what looked like to be changed into flat, and so that was a pretty cool feeling, knowing that we were out in front and first on the road. It was go time. We knew that we had a decent gap. I think it was like around 7 minutes. But then, reality started to set in once we knew that we were at Parker and it's a loop race. The first truck on the road, the clean air goes away because you're passing all this slow lap traffic, which not only is extremely dangerous, it's just extremely frustrating. The closing speed on them is just incredible. We're catching these guys going 50, 60 mile an hour faster than them, and it's downright scary. for the first lap, we got some clear air and started making up some time, but by then we were already 15 minutes back off the leaders, and so we knew we had to go for it. Came into the main pit for fuel and tires. Our crew did an outstanding job. I think they got us out in like 30 seconds, 39 seconds. From then on, it was go. We caught a bunch of lap traffic, tried to pass them as fast as we could. It's fight through the dust, get around them, go, go, go. And that's the pace you run all the way to the finish, and that's what we ended up running.
We actually made the decision right as we were going into midway not to fuel. We unfortunately went by our pit and had a flat tire, so we knew we still had a lead, but we knew it was dwindling, and for that to happen was just kind of heartbreaking. But you know, we gave it all we had till the end. We just came up about 30 seconds too short. Pretty cool coming across the finish line first. Really cool feeling, you know, something that we haven't ever done before, so I know Mark was really excited about that. We did make up some time on Tavo in that last section, and you know, Mark was just pushing this thing to its limit, which was really fun to be a part of, and Mark just drove his ass off once again. I mean, I can't say enough how incredible of a driver this guy is.
Give it up for Mark Weyhrich. Definitely
Great job, proud of everybody. Ryan did an awesome job sitting next to me here, and thanks to all of our sponsors. Dustin does for putting on. Thanks to all you folks for coming out.
What's going on, Gary? Good job, man. You were there in the hunt.
Yeah. Overall, it was a good day for us. I mean, we went clean. It was super dusty this morning. The wind quit blowing. I mean, really, we couldn't see anything for 50 or 60 miles. So I think us and the leaders gapped us. After that, we kind of had pretty good times with the leaders. My fresh air system broke right away. So I had to rip my visor open this morning because of the fog up, because it was so cold outside. So I had to run with it up, so I got just dusted out. It was a mess.
The top three within a minute of one another crossing the finish line. It was an incredible race when you look at it. 425 miles and within a minute of one another with three vehicles.
We ran it hard today for sure, but we put too stiff of a setup on. We backed off on some from testing because we thought it would be too stiff, but we went around the first lap and we passed all but one car. I mean, Ryan and I knew we were screwed on laps 2 and 3 because this course gets progressively so much rougher. So it slowed us down quite a bit, but we still would have had it. We just had one flat tire at midway that, I don't know, that cost us the whole deal. You know, it's one of these days I'm going to get one of these things, but I mean, competition like this, it was just a blast out there. You know, 32 seconds, throw a blanket over the top 3 trucks, and that's good. That's good fun racing, and that's why we come out here. So another Parker's in the books. We're going to take home our 3rd place, and I'm going to spend between now and the Mint 400 trying to make up those 32 seconds I lost by.